Hi guys, and this is one of my favourite interviews of a famous person talking about Elvis Presley, Bill Bixby. He passed away in 1993, but I really like how he words things about Elvis Presley. Let's keep watching. And I have to throw in the intro of The Incredible Hope from 1978.
A startling metamorphosis occurs.
This brings back so many memories to me, and you as well.
Driven by rage.
Elvis, what can you say? I found him fabulous to work with.
And every interview I've ever seen always say the same thing. Elvis was amazing to work with. He was a perfect gentleman.
I remember the very first day I ever walked on the set with Elvis, he made an issue of coming to my dressing room and welcoming me and making me feel comfortable. And when you consider...
One thing I've learned about Elvis is that he didn't care how famous you were, how much money you had, how poor you were, where you were from, what colour you are. He treated everyone equally with equal respect, and he had perfect manners.
The influence he had, the size, the magnitude of stardom that he had, I was terribly impressed.
Such great words from Bill Bixby, and he's so spot on. In 1967, whilst filming Clambake, Elvis was one of the most famous, he was the most famous man on the planet.
And really enjoyed working with him.
And Elvis was a bit of a prankster on set. And Bill Bixby also filmed in Speedway film with Frank Sinatra's daughter. So they actually got to know each other quite well. The Speedway film was filmed in 1968, so not long after this.
He was forced into that isolation by nature of his fame. He was one of the people who reached such a recognizable factor that normalcy was no longer one of the gifts of life. Everyone recognized you right away.
Bill Bixby is exactly correct. The sort of fame that Elvis had is unimaginable for the average person. I know Elvis got used to it and he did grow tired of it, but at the same time he absolutely loved it.
He had to be surrounded all the time and be taken from place to place in cars, and everyone always used to kid him and say, well, Elvis and his group. But that group was very, very important to him. He was surrounded by people that he trusted, that were friends of his, and would keep him really from either getting hurt or getting involved in a situation he was unable to get himself out of.
And what a great description there. Yep, he did need the Memphis Mafia around him. He often needed to be protected from awkward situations and overzealous fans.
Because if he tried to get out of anything by himself, the people can be cruel, but they would be so excited about meeting him or something that if he were to stop them from taking more of his time because he had to get somewhere, the minute he would try to pull away, people would go from love to hate.
And I can totally imagine what Bill is saying, but Elvis learned to live with it.
How dare you do that to me? So he had to be surrounded and isolated. Otherwise, I don't think he would have had any kind of a normal life.
Well, that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this interview with Bill Bixby, and may he rest in peace. He was a perfect gentleman and he obviously loved Elvis. Thank you.